this election was concluded, at least on that November 3rd day, and there began to be questions about the integrity of that election, there were a number of us who did call this body, this House Freedom Caucus, called on the Department of Justice to begin looking and investigating and going through the claims that were arising and going forward throughout this country. And as votes were being counted post-election day, those claims continued. And we urged the Attorney General to investigate.
You know, we've had 45 presidents and we've always had a peaceful transfer of power, and we will again. But if we don't do this properly, I think of these other countries around the world that are being challenged by China offering a different form of government, and they're looking at America saying, do you really want that kind of government? And so it's our duty as Americans, it's your duty as the Attorney General of this country to investigate thoroughly, rapidly, so that we can pass on, regardless of the results. And you've heard everybody here, we'll accept the results, but not until they're shown to be the fraud has been taken out of that.
Well, what's going on right now is the Department of Justice and others are effectively engaging in willful voter suppression by discouraging people from participating. Nearly half the country feels that their vote may be diluted or stolen because of fraud in an election. That cannot stand, and our Department of Justice, if it truly represents justice, must act, and they must act publicly, and they must act swiftly. It's time, Mr. Attorney General. Please do your duty.
In our roles, in the oversight capacities that we have here in Congress, but also the Department of Justice, and certainly the media, to look into these allegations, to really give it the effort that it's worth.
You know, I agree with my colleagues to say where there's smoke, there's fire. You have to start somewhere. And there's credible evidence, there's credible testimony that there are problems here.
We're coming down to the wire, and we have not had a proper job done by the Department of Justice, and certainly not by the FBI.
We have an election in Georgia next month. We need to know right now whether we can trust it. We call on the Attorney General to get in there, do a forensic audit, find the evidence, and let us know if this has been a fair election.